As a scientist, I know that global warming doesn't really exist at all in any sense of significance.
Well, thanks for the reassurance, John. Only one problem. Hello, you're not a scientist. You got a degree in media studies and became a TV weatherman. And while you claim to be a meteorologist, the American Meteorological Society disagrees. You're not on the list of certified broadcast meteorologists. In other words, TV weather personalities with degrees in meteorology. And the biggest irony of the lot...
There are thousands who signed a petition, 19,000 on a petition against global warming.
Coleman keeps promoting a petition of scientists against anthropogenic climate change, but his lack of a science degree means he isn't even qualified to sign it.
Well, Lord Christopher Monckton, former science advisor to Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher.
Christopher Monckton has a degree in journalism. So how did he become Margaret Thatcher's science advisor? Answer, he didn't. He was her economic policy advisor. We'll see more of Monckton and his ideas in a future video. So if we're going to look at the consensus on climate change, we should start by defining which group of people is supposed to be reaching that consensus. Since Coleman and Monckton are so keen to pretend they're scientists, they seem to think that that's the criterion. And so do a lot of other people who cite this petition as evidence that there's no consensus on anthropogenic climate change. After all, scientists are supposed to know all there is to know about every field of science.
Well, Brains, your phenomenal mind made all this possible.
In Thunderbirds, Brains was able to turn his hand at everything from the dubious aerodynamics of Thunderbird 2 to the hydrology of New York City.
Now, underground streams do exist, but they've never been considered a threat.
Brains may have been an expert in every aspect of science, but his arse was made of plastic. Real-life scientists aren't experts on everything. They have to specialize, and the more they specialize, the greater their expertise. A wood engineer knows a lot about wood engineering, but that doesn't mean he understands atmospheric physics. So when Stephen C. Zilkowski, who is a wood engineer, signs his name to a petition telling us there's no evidence that carbon dioxide causes catastrophic heating of the Earth, he's simply stating his belief, based on whatever he's read. We have no idea what that is, but it's certainly not this series of papers explaining the cause of catastrophic warming during the late Permian. And why should Earl M.